What's going on, everybody? I'm Tank, and this is another episode of Roadie Reactions.
Get with this.
In today's reaction video, I'm going to be checking out something for the very first time that I've seen brought up in the YouTube comments enough that it's been in the back of my head for a while now, but just today, 3 different friends of mine texted me about this and said, you have to check this out. And even my dad texted me about this and said, dude, this is wild. You have to check it out. And usually when he sends me something, it's definitely unique and interesting and it's worth watching. So I don't know too much about this band, but from what I've heard, it sounds really out there and really interesting. If I'm not mistaken, it's an instrumental band. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be something proggy or metal or something along those lines, but it's made up of 3 band members: Donald Trump, Vladimir Putin, and Kim Jong-Un. Of course, not the real ones, but you know what I mean. So I feel like I have an appropriate t-shirt today because, you know, f***ing America. So let's get right into it. I will link this original video in the description below. And today, for the very first time, I am gonna be listening to Nuclear Power Trio with a song that I think everybody's gonna get the reference and the joke, and I don't need to explain it. It's called Grab 'Em by the Pyongyang. Let's go. What? Okay, right off the bat, whoever the real members of this band are, I'm sure it's gotta be names I would know. I don't know who it is. I'm gonna try my damnedest to figure it out, but they can play. Obviously, they can play. So, right off the bat, what was that? Danny DeVito, Chris Farley, and Terminator Bin Laden. Not expecting that. These masks are like hyper realistic, but also comical at the same time, which is adding to it. And I love that the fact that they're in a park, and I don't know if all the people in the background are extras, but it would be so funny to me if like they're like, all right, we're gonna dress up like this and go play basketball at a park, whether or not anybody's there. That would be hilarious. I would die if I saw this in real life. Let's keep going and I'll try and focus on some gear. This is cool so far. Oh, that bass tone. So before we go any further, gear talk. So I don't know a lot about the company, but the acoustic at the beginning, I'm pretty sure that's in Ortega. And the name kind of throws it off. Ortega is a German company. I have not used any of their acoustics on tour with anybody I work with, but we use some of their other products. They make really cool stomp boxes that we use for acoustic shows. The Horse Kick Pro is one that I use a lot. It's got a couple different settings on it that sound really good. Meinl Distribution distributes those in Germany. That's one of the brands that they have. And I was actually surprised because when I saw that, I was like, okay, Meinl distributes, Ibanez, Mesa Boogie, Meinl cymbals. I expected that kind of gear, and I don't see any of it. Like, the cymbals are Sabians. I don't know what kind of kit the drummer is playing. I haven't gotten a good look. But I see that the guitarist, good old Donnie Trump, that is a Carillion guitar, an 8-string. And I'm not super familiar with their company. They're custom company from England. I've seen their guitars in a couple other videos, but an 8-string. I think that's my first 8-string on this video, or on this channel, maybe. I'm going to look into that one. That looks super cool. Then behind him, he's playing Engel, another German company. Don't know specifically what cabinet it is, but it looks like he's playing a Powerball, and I love those amps. They sound good, man. Even in the Kempers and Fractals, the Powerballs that they have on those sound incredible. We'll come back to the bass. Let's keep going. Dude, that bass tone. Okay, dude, I'm loving everything about this, but that bass is just sick. Absolutely sick. The tone, I love how boosted it is in the mix too. You can hear it just as well as the lead guitar, maybe a little bit more. So they're using a full stack of Aguilar amps. Aguilar is an American bass amp company out of New York. And I don't know what kind of bass that is. I really don't. Obviously it's custom painted. There's no logo on the headstock. I'm going to look into it. But I'm starting to think here where these band members could be from. And I'm not going to lie, I'm basing it on where their gear is from. But Aguilar being an American company, you don't see it a lot. It's a great company, but you normally only see American artists using it. I'm going to say American bass player. And then a Carillion English guitar with a German guitar amp stack. European guitar player. Drummer, no idea. I'm going to look up who these guys are, though, because it's probably going to be something I'm going to be like, oh, makes sense. But, dude, this is awesome. Dude, that was sick. I want to listen to more of this. Metal Blade. Hyperflesh, I assume that's the mask company. Let's go talk about this, man. This was fun. Sick, man. Absolutely sick. Musically, that was incredible. And I liked, other than the drums, electric guitar, and bass that was in there, there were some weird vibes going on. And I only mean weird just because they were meshing stuff in. There was almost some, like, jazz piano going on, some, like, salsa-inspired acoustic. Like, dude, there was so much cool stuff going on in that. Musically, that was super awesome. I absolutely liked it. Like, gimmick aside, the gimmick is hilarious. Let's be honest, man. But other than that, like, even if I heard this without watching it, I would still be probably reacting the same, bobbing my head, being like, this is awesome. Like, I love this kind of musicianship. And I'm really digging instrumental stuff lately, to just sit back and listen to music rather than just, you know, getting really heavy with it and headbanging and stuff, even though I do love that, which I know a lot of you guys know. But man, thank you guys for bringing this up. That was super cool. I definitely want to check out more from this. And if there's any other like instrumental stuff like this that you think I would dig, put it in the comments below. I would love to check out more and more. So thank you again. And if this is your first time here, feel free to click subscribe. I release new videos all the time. If you turn those alerts on, you'll be notified the second new stuff comes out. If you liked this video, I would greatly appreciate the like, as it does help this channel out. But if you disliked it, no big deal, man. You're free to. Feel free to click dislike, come back, don't come back, whatever. I'm also on a ton of different social media. I have a Discord server. I stream on Twitch all the time. I will put all those links in the description below. And my handle on everything social media related is @TankTheTech. Thank you so much once again for watching. I will be back very soon with another episode of Roadie Reactions.